Hi guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. How's everybody doing? I am doing pretty good. Today is Tuesday, July the 9th, and I know that because I looked at my phone. I know I'm not wrong this time, because I make mistakes with that all the time. But today, I had to go bring my daughter to the airport, so I know what day it is. She went to Las Vegas. It is hotter than heck here, and she found a hotter place to go have a little mini vacation. And she took her boys with her to Las Vegas, my two grandsons. I had to get up early this morning and bring them to the airport. So I text my grandson, he's 12 years old, and I said, "Do you want grandma to bring you some donuts?" And he asked his mother, "Who does that?" And she said, "No." So he texted me back and he said, "Mom said no." And I said, "I didn't ask your mom." And I said, "Are you hungry?" And he said, "Well, kinda." He wrote kinda. And I'm like, "Okay, I'm bringing donuts." I told him, "I'm the supreme mom. I'm the grandma. I can overrule your mother." And I did. So I brought donuts to them right before they got on the airplane. His little 10-year-old brother and him, they appreciated it. Got some dirty looks from my daughter, but I don't care. I got good, sweet looks from my grandson, so that's the important part. Yes, I'm one of those grandmas, y'all. I am. But they have times when they can have sugar and they can't. They're going on vacation, so they ought to be able to have sugar, right? So I usually do listen to her, but not this time. Since she was leaving and I didn't have to talk to her, I didn't listen. Anyway, okay, guys, I'm going to do a reading on this Jeffrey Epstein guy. He's that rich dude, that financier guy that likes the very young girls, and he's palled around with Trump, Clinton, Prince Andrew, Woody Allen. I don't know, he's got a bunch of rich, famous friends. And he was charged with sex trafficking back in, I think, 2007. It was either 26 or 7. And it's so funny. His offense was sex trafficking of a minor. So his lawyers was Ken Starr and Alan Dershowitz. Can you believe it? Ken Starr. Isn't that the guy that had Clinton impeached for a cigar with Monica Lewinsky, for having a cigar with Monica Lewinsky, and then he defends this guy? Man, can you believe it? That's horrible. That's ridiculous. That was all politics, right? Okay, so anyway, he struck up a deal, right, with I think Alex Acosta. Is that his name? He is Trump's labor secretary, right? So I think he signed off on it. He okayed the deal. He was in that position. He was a state attorney back then or something for the Southern District of Florida. And he signed off on that deal. He made a deal with him. I mean, it was really, they're calling this a sweetheart deal, but he did 13 months in the jail, not in prison, just in the jail. And I think he pled guilty to 2 prostitution charges. That's what it was. Prostitution, yeah. And then he had this work release program. He could leave the jail for 12 hours a day, y'all. For 13 months, that's what he did. He wasn't there for 12 hours. God only knows if he even slept there. He probably paid off the guards, But now he's been arrested again for the same thing because, men like him never learn. They're sexual predators, and they think they're entitled to everything. They think they can get anything and should have anything they want. Whatever they can think of, they should have. Because money buys everything, right? And so far, so good for him, right? Okay, so we know who this guy is and what's going on. I think I think they have some of the girls. I read there's some witnesses that are coming forward, and they're hoping more girls are going to come forward too. So they went to his house. They got a bunch of pictures and videos of underage girls and everything. So they got lots of evidence and witnesses and everything too. So I'm just wondering, are these charges going to stick? Will he face the consequences and pay for his crimes? Finally, you know. So I have all the cards all laid out, ready to go, ready to read. They're shuffled and ready to put down. This is the bottom of the deck. This is the Magician. So I think this is telling me that Epstein, no doubt, has all the resources that he needs to pull off another trick. He's a tricky guy, so we better watch out. He may be able to pull off another trick, you guys. He really might. And he has a lot of information on a lot of people because he had a lot of friends in high places. And when I was meditating on him, this is what I saw. I forgot to tell y'all. I saw, this is really weird, but I don't know why. I always feel like it's crazy when I'm saying things, but I see like a gun coming out of the water, and it's leveled with water, but it's a big gun and it has a silencer on it. It has one of those big round silencers on it. And I feel like that somebody's trying to silence him. I think that's what that means, that somebody that, will silence him. We won't see it. We won't, know what's going on behind the scenes, but I think somebody's going to try to get to him to silence him because he's got a lot of information on a lot of people. Now, I don't mean that he's actually going to get killed. I just mean they're going to find some way to keep him quiet, to silence him. So I don't know if that means that they uphold this deal. That could mean that they're going to uphold this deal, or that, they're going to give him another sweetheart deal or something. I don't know. Let's see how the cards play out here. See if we can get a little information on him. Okay, the first card that he gets is the Eight of Wands. This just means big changes for Epstein. His living conditions, for one. Big difference than what he's really used to. But I feel like if he gets the opportunity, that he'd just leave the country. I think he would just run off, And this shows me everything's up in the air right now, and that he's probably just really freaking out. He's probably freaking out, like, here we go again. But the girls, look at this. This is crossing over that card. The women that he violated, they're celebrating. They are happy his butt's in jail. Yeah, well, that's good. Overlooking his situation is the Empress. Now, she's just here giving reassurance to all these women that were violated and, they were just tossed aside. And now they're getting the nurturing and they're being heard and, just receiving the things they need to heal. And it's better late than never, right? I mean, if somebody violated you and you saw that they went to jail, finally they're in jail, you'd be like, thank you. Finally, what a relief. This is a big relief to them. But I hope he stays there. Below the situation, this is the Six of Swords. This tells me he's going up the river. So it looks like he's leaving this life behind. So I hope that means he's going to rot in jail. But he's either going to jail or, again, he actually leaves the country. So it could be either or. I'm not 100% sure. Let me see if I can get some more information on it. This is the past. This is the Ten of Swords. So somebody betrayed him. This is the recent past. And I think somebody's talking. Somebody that was close to him betrayed him and is giving him up. And they should. So that's why he's he's been arrested. That's why he's been arrested, because somebody did some talking. I think I heard that it was through journalism that they started. The journalists kept digging and digging this up, and they were talking and talking to other people, and this information kept coming out and coming out till something needed to be done. Okay, so here's the future card for him. So this is the Two of Cups. I think this Epstein will connect with the right person that is going to help him. So he will make that connection. Now this could be Trump, this could be Barr, or this could be a judge. I don't know, but it's somebody that's going to help him, which doesn't sound good for, I don't want him to receive that kind of help, but I'm not sure. Does this mean that, the deal with that Acosta is going to be upheld? Let me take one more clarification card and see. All right, here we go. The clarifying card is Seven of Wands. This is the stand your ground card. So it looks like he expects the courts to stand by the agreement made with Acosta, and I think he has a very good chance of being released. So my question, this would be a yes card to a question, so maybe he's going to get released. I don't know. But you would think all this evidence that they got on him, how could that be possible? How could that be possible? But when people are in very, very high places and he may even have taken some judges on his jet. You never know. There may have been some judges too. There may be people in such high places that, they sweep this under the rug. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see how this plays out. But it looks like he has a good chance of being released on this anyway. I'll read on him again later and see if anything else comes out. But for now, that's where I stand on it. So we'll see. We'll just have to see how it plays out. And I just feel like if he does get released, even if they say he gets bail or whatever, he might bail. I think he just might. He might say, not doing this. He's almost 70 years old. What's he going to do? He's got a few more years left of his life. Come on. Is he going to take a chance and run or go sit in jail? Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to find out, huh? We'll see what's going on. Okay, so I think I'm going to do a little reading on Acosta and see what's going on with him and see if he's going to end up having to leave. Is he gonna leave? They're calling for him to step down, so I want to just see if he's going to step down. So my next reading will be on him, and let's take a look and see if he'll step down. Okay, guys, thank you for watching my videos. I appreciate it. I read all your messages. I enjoy them. If there's somebody you'd like me to read on, please just leave a message down below, and I'll do that. I have a summertime special going. It's $25 for a Celtic Cross 10-card video reading. If you'd like to do that, just contact me at trudyleetarot@hotmail.com. Okay? And we'll set it up. I usually can turn it around within 48 hours. I can usually get a video out to you. Okay? And you can ask me questions before I start the video, or let me know what your concerns are or whatever, and I'll try to focus on them and address them for you. Okay? All right, guys. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Make sure you hit the bell to be notified of the next video coming out. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit the like. So it sends this video out to the YouTube atmosphere. All right, guys. Love you so much. Do something kind for somebody. It'll always come back to you. Bye for now.